Yeah, very good afternoon, Jim. It's Victor Echo 3, Papa Charlie, Papa Remote. How are you doing today?
Very good. Repeat your call again, please.
It's Victor Echo 3, Papa Charlie, Papa Charlie, Papa Remote. Yourself?
Oh, Roger. And gosh, you're sounding good. Are you in the mobile or what?
Yeah, I'm sitting stationary in my mobile right now, using my smartphone and Skype to access my home station via remote. Yourself?
Oh, Roger. Well, you're just about 20 over on Rochester and about the same on my local antennas, so that mobile is getting out, Roger. About the same on my local antennas, so that mobile is getting out, Roger.
Yeah, QSO, I'm not transmitting from the mobile. I'm transmitting from my home station using Skype and my smartphone as a remote. QSO.
Oh, Roger. All right. Well, I was going to say that mobile was just smoking, Roger. Roger. All right. Well, I was going to say that mobile was just smoking, Roger.
Yeah, QSO. Well, normally it's pretty good too, but I wanted to try the remote today and get it recorded and see how it sounds. So I'm just using. I have my Kenwood TS850S at home. I run barefoot, 100 watts into a rooftop vertical, and I'm using my Android smartphone and Skype application to access it.
Oh, Roger. Well, she's just doing a great job. I think you've got it also. Nail it down. Liquid nail on that one, Roger. So nail it down. Liquid nail on that one, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, thanks very much, Jim. I appreciate the time and effort, and I won't hold it up. Thank you very much, 7-3, and good afternoon. KC9VKV, VE3PCP remote.
Roger that. Now, I have got a bunch of internet mail that I've been meaning to try to get to, but it's just so hard to do that. But I have some with me. It's our cards, letters, and comments department, and one is from Alan. It says I've been. His call is KN4USQ. Alan, he says, I've been listening to your broadcast down here in North Florida. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. 73's KN4USQ. That was Alan. Now, some of this I have processed, and some I haven't. So some is easier to read than others. Here's from ROB-VE3PCP. Just wanted to share with you what I made my push-to-talk mobile. We were talking about a CRISPR microphone, and Rob made one for his mobile where he used a piece of PVC pipe and put the switch in one end and the coil out the other end. And he's using, I guess, a commercial electret condenser mic that's probably clipped to his shirt. Now, the electret condenser microphone elements that I was talking about are the ones that are just the element with some, like about 2 inches of lead coming off those, and that diameter, and putting that CRISPR, which turns out to be the shell of a phono jack. I take the phono jack out of the shell, and that leaves me with a piece of rubber plastic that's about 3 inches long, and I take a razor blade and cut about in the middle there, so I have about three-quarters of an inch of left of that shell, and that electret microphone will just fit inside the shell perfectly. It's just exactly the size, and what that does, you wind up with about a half an inch of the front end of that jack. The body of it in front of the microphone, so it acts like a port that differentiates between the low frequencies and the high frequencies, and we wind up with a pre-emphasis curve on that electret microphone of maybe up to 8 dB at 10 kc, which and you can achieve that passively with this CRISPR, and you don't have to have an EQ to make that work. So we have other items here. I do have, would like to get to one. It's involves Harold, W4YWH, and he passed away recently. His son, Robert, N8JMV, commented, "Hi Jim, great video. My dad, W4YWH, is SK as of 12/27/19. Thank you, Rob B, N8JMV." And to which I commented, the QSO that I did of Harold was in 10/10/17 at 8:45 a.m. Highland Heights VHF repeater, distance 105 miles. And I write that, "Did you ever wonder where all those tube-type radios go? Welcome to Harold, W4YWH. I've known and talked to Harold for years and always enjoyed our QSOs as conditions permit. And why not? He has his own repeater, 146-790 with a PL of 123. Right there in his shop, although as I understand of late it is now residing at another location due to lightning striking Harold's tower. But the temporary repeater location gets out as good as ever. Harold says the new location might be a tad higher. Harold loves to work on older type radios in his shop that you can actually get your hands into. And I'm with Harold. These current radios are just a pain. They're impossible to work on. Just little undefined bumps along a printed circuit board path. Give me back the Drakes and the stuff where you can actually have room to work. Keep up the good work, Harold, and as always, it's a pleasure. And my personal notes now, it saddens me to say that Harold WA4WHSK passed away 12/27/19. I always enjoyed our QSO, and he was a man that was lucky enough to be able to pursue his hobby of rebuilding classic older ham radios to the end. A lucky man indeed. And his essence lives on through the magic of radio. If you would like to hear that, it would be go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV and Boat Anchor Repairs. It has an RS number of RS1085. Well done, Harold, and I'm very thankful I had the opportunity to meet you along life's roads. Condolences to the family. And we have a lot more, but we'll hold that for right now and get back to our checking on radios. If you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout.